This video is a combination of two trips. One was my last trip to the river this year, which was a complete fail. And then I took my grandson on a squirrel hunt for the first hunt of the season, which was a success. We had a good time. Anyway, it's transitioning from the long hot summer to the cool fall now, and it's the last few days have been awesome. I just came back from the Mississippi River on a deer hunt, which I'll post that video in a few days. But it was 36 degrees 2 days in a row over there. It was awesome, and I'm glad of it because it has been a long hot summer. But anyway, I hope y'all will enjoy this video. Today is Thursday, September 26th. It's been over 2 months since I was able to come to the river. I had several jobs I had to do, and then something happened with my knee, and that kind of put me down for a little while. But anyway, I've made it back. One of the trips last year that I was on this sandbar, Hurricane Idalia was making landfall in Florida. And today, Hurricane Helene is going to make landfall in Florida. And I just pray for those poor people in the path of that thing, because it looks pretty bad. I hope it all, I know it's going to tear up a lot of stuff, but I hope there's no loss of life. Hope the Lord has mercy on those folks down there. Anyway, it's probably my last trip to the river this year. Next week is, sometime the next week is October 1st. Then I got grandchildren and things to do for a couple of weeks, and then deer season is going to be on top of me, and I need to head to the Mississippi River and check that place out before deer season starts. So this may be my last fishing trip. The river's really low, real low. Not much rain here lately. And I can still ease up and down it in my boat. But got some chicken to bait my rod and reels with. And I got some night crawlers to maybe catch a brim or two. If I catch a couple of brim, I'll put out some limb lines this evening. But mainly I'm just going to rod and reel fish and take it easy. It's later on up in the day. I got a kind of a late start today. It's 11:17 already. So I'm going to go ahead and eat. And then I'll probably get in the boat and ease down the river and start fishing a little bit. Anyway, I'm glad to be back here. It's been a while. I had something on there just then. I think it was a turtle. Wouldn't surprise me at all if the first thing I caught was a turtle. I think I got a big old turtle on here. Don't feel like a catfish. That's a pretty big soft-shell turtle. He's a big one. After I caught that big turtle earlier, I went to the camp. That was about 1 o'clock. It's about 3 now. And from 1 o'clock to 3, this river has rose about 1.5 feet. There was some rain to the north yesterday, way upstream, and it's just now getting here. And it has come up a good bit. I don't know how much more it's going to come. I didn't even know it was going to rise. But anyway, a lot of times that'll get the fish to biting, so we'll see. I caught that one soft-shell turtle earlier today, and that's the only thing I put in the boat. Well, I didn't put him in the boat, but it's the only thing I hooked. Had a bunch of little ones tapping on it. The river has rose about 3 feet since I've gotten here. I didn't know that was going to happen. But when I first got here this morning, my boat was probably about 20 yards out there. And now it's about 15 feet right out there. But I'm up on a hill. It'd have to rise 5 more feet to get to me, and it's not going to do that. I've already checked. It's going to rise. It's going to keep rising for another foot maybe, and then start dropping tomorrow morning. Looks like the crest is about 7 tomorrow morning. But anyway, this is a surprise. I didn't know it was going to happen. I looked at the river stage 2 or 3 days ago, and it was down real low. And when I got here this morning, it was very low. But yesterday morning, up to the north, a pretty good ways, some pretty good storms rolled through there. So evidently, all that water is just now coming down through here. Anyway, the hurricane is about to make landfall in Florida, I think. Man, I feel for those people. Gosh, that's a monster. I just hope they're prepared well enough. I hope people didn't stay on the coast. I don't think they'll make it if they did. But anyway, I've got gorgeous weather here. It's not a cloud in the sky. It's going to get in the low 60s tonight. Ought to be a good sleeping night. And I'll get up early in the morning and get with the fishing. I didn't put any kind of lines out. I just rod and reeled this afternoon. I didn't even try to catch any brim when the river started rising like it was doing. Anyway, maybe I'll catch some tomorrow. So I'm about to cook me a pork chop, and I'm going to eat and hit that tent. I'm pretty tired. So anyway, I'll check with y'all in the morning. Yesterday when I got here, that boat was about 20 yards away. Now it's right there. That river has rose like crazy. I think it's stopped rising now. But it got real close. This river was way down there yesterday when I got here. That boat was 20 yards out there. Now it's right here at my camp. It rose quite a bit last night, and like I said, this surprised me. I didn't know this was going to happen. But I think it's topped off now. I don't think it's going to rise anymore. If it does, it's not very much. But anyway, river's too high to rod and reel fish. I mean, it's really not, but I'm not going to. I'm going to get my coffee drink, and I'm going to pack this stuff up and go home. I swear, this one's been a bust. I didn't catch a fish, caught a big turtle, but that's it. That last time y'all saw me and him sitting right here was back in the spring when all 3 grandchildren were here. It is down into October now, and we've come to squirrel hunt again, transitioning from fishing to hunting. This is our first trip in the camper this year. So we're about to eat lunch, and here in a little bit we're going to go see if we can get a squirrel. If we can, we're going to try to cook that dude up for supper. We got some other stuff in case we don't get a squirrel. But anyway, it was nice and cool this morning, low 50s. It's warming on up right now, and tonight's low is about 53 or so. So it'll be a good night in the camper. But anyway, we're going to squirrel hunt, see how we do. Do you see him? Yeah. Get him. You see him? Shoot. Reload. Hurry. Reload. All right, shoot him. Load up again. Here. Hurry. He's falling. You got him. He's on the ground. All right. All right, Jackson shot at a squirrel earlier, and it wasn't a good angle and he missed. But we've come down in another part of the woods. We found a squirrel pretty quick. And it was way up in the tree, but Jackson made a good shot. And now we're about to go to the camp and skin this thing, and we're going to cook this squirrel for supper. All right, Jackson, congratulations. All right, that's that squirrel right there in the boiling water. We're going to boil it for a little while, and then we're going to put it on the grill over the fire with some barbecue sauce. All right. Now, take this one and light the ends of those others. It's not cold out here tonight. It's supposed to get down to about 52 here, I think. But we're going to have us a little fire. We need some coals to cook some pork chops on and that squirrel when it gets ready. All right, we ate the squirrel. It was good. It was real good, in fact. Now we got 3 pork chops on there. We're going to cook up a little pot of baked beans and eat that and hit the sack. Get up early in the morning, cook some breakfast, go squirrel hunt some more. Rabbit season opens tomorrow too. May have a bonus, get a rabbit. All right, we've had a good day so far. I've enjoyed it. Enjoyed being with you for sure. And that squirrel was a bonus. Yep. I'm sure people who cook them all the time can make them melt in your mouth. That's the first squirrel I've cooked in 35 years. He may come down that tree a little bit.
Good shot on him. I should have took the shot.
You got him. You got him. All right, let's reload.
You might also need to explain my curly hair.
All right, we've about wrapped up our camping and hunting trip for this time. Yesterday afternoon when we got here, we got set up. We took a little break in the camp for a while. Got a little hot in there, so we got out. And then we was going to ease around yesterday to some clean areas and squirrel hunt. We wasn't going to go out in the woods, so Jackson just wore what he had on, that blue outfit he had on yesterday. That looked a little unusual to be squirrel hunting in, but we were just going down old roads in the woods that were nice and clean, and we weren't going out in the woods. So anyway, he killed a squirrel yesterday afternoon. We got that when we ate it last night. We showed y'all that on the video. This morning we got up and cooked us some breakfast and and ate that, and then zoomed off to the woods, and we hunted in, let's see, I think 4 different spots. First place we went to, we got right in on the squirrels immediately. There was 4 or 5 of them right out in front of us. And in a little while, one come down the side of a tree. It was not down low, it was up in the tree. Jackson saw it, and he shot the squirrel, and it fell out. And we thought it was dead right there at the tree. And about when we got over to the tree, it was gone. And we never did find it. Never found it. But anyway, we had a good time. We got a squirrel that we cooked yesterday and ate it. That was his first one to eat. And so it was a great trip. Any trip with my grandchildren is a great time anyway. So we're about to pack the camp up now. It's Saturday afternoon. It's done got hot. So we're about to pack the camp up and head home. So you got anything to say? No. So we'll see y'all on the next one.
Oops.